Hey, pinball folks. So there was a question about this gate right there in the VUK that keeps the ball from going back down the VUK if it doesn't make it all the way up. So if that gate's not adjusted right, it won't close back down or it won't stay in there. So to repair that, not too hard. You just got to take the VUK out. So with your playfield up in the service position, you'll want to unscrew the overboard plate. This metal plate here just has one screw right at the front here, and then one screw in the back corner there. And then when you take that off, there's this plastic under it that's back here, and that's held on by another screw in the back corner here. I think that's all of them. And then that triangle plastic in the corner here will sort of make its way out from under the black pearl. So I'm going to pull the screws out and show you how to take that out. Okay, so I pulled those screws out, those three screws we were looking at, and I took the metal plate off. And then you're just going to want to pull out that plastic that's in there. And it just sort of makes its way out through there. And then you just have to take the VUK out. So you're basically going to be having a really tough time with this unless you have something like this. I think that's a 6-inch extension, hex extension, or quarter-inch extension, and then that's a magnetized number 1 or 2. I think it's a number 1 Phillips bit, so that makes it easy to get the screws out. And then you're definitely going to want a magnetized quarter-inch bit because that's what you're going to use to remove the VUK screws, and without the extension and the magnetized bit, you're going to have a big problem. So there's 3 screws, there's 1, there's 2, and the other one's on the other side, and just take those out. Screws are out, VUK just slides right up out of the way. If you need to get to the black pearl, this is a great time. If you dropped any screws, this is a great time to get those. And if anything else is down there, blow out some dust. If you want to fix this angle bracket that's holding on the backboard, which can protrude into the lane there, this is a good time. If you want to add any extra protection to the or any extra support to the outer ball guide, now's a good time, I guess. Might want to take the black pearl out for that. If you want to take the black pearl, now's a good time too, because it's a lot easier to slide in and out without the VUK there. But here's the bracket I was talking about, right there, that guy. And you just take the bottom screws out, and you got to take the front screws out. So actually, I think you have to take the black pearl out to do that, and you have to move the ball guide out of the way. So it's a little bit of a pain unless you have like some sort of right angle attachment or flex attachment, maybe. Keep meaning to get one of those. So yeah, so now you have this VUK out, and here's the gate. It's just a piano wire form that holds its shape when you bend it, basically. And so it needs to be spread apart enough that this guy sticks through with enough tension that it's not going to come out, but then not too tight, because then it won't flip back down automatically like that. The gravity has to pull it back down. So if either of those are an issue, then you want to adjust. If it's too tight, you just want to collapse it a little, and if it's too loose, you'll need to spread it out a little. The way to get it out is just pull that little pin out, and then you can take the whole thing out if you like, and then I just do it with my hand if I need to collapse it a little, and if you need to spread it out, you can do the same thing. Maybe some pliers, whatever. Just test it. There's not a lot to it. You know, if it's just a trial and error sort of thing. But I'll show you. Gotta get it back in. Pause this. Yeah, it was too hard to do with one hand, but you get the idea. So I just put it back in the same way, and if you're holding it vertical, it should just go back down like that. And if you shake it around, you know, push that a little bit, it shouldn't come out. That's basically it. Yeah, there you go. Put it back in the same way, test it out. Good luck.